We have a very special guest with us. You would have seen just a glimpse of him there. Bernard Shoes Lushozi, a man who needs very little introduction. We're going to be catching up with him in a couple of moments just to see what he's been up to. Not just, of course, an incredible career as a footballer. Of course, played for my favourite team, Orlando Pirates. So I'm looking forward to this. But it's the work he has done as well that we're going to be talking to him about here on the show as well. So as far as an impressive football career is concerned, an educational career, Tumza, is what we're talking about.
Indeed. Without any further ado, I mean, let's just, say hi, good morning to, of course, the legend himself, Mr. Lushozi. Thank you so much for your time. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Tumelo, and good morning, Gareth. Good morning to the listeners.
Absolutely. I mean, waking up for us this morning was a tough, I mean, we feel bad sometimes because we're kind of used to it, but it is a morning show, and you wake up pretty early. How was it getting to studio this morning?
Yeah, well, I was looking forward to it, and thanks God that I managed to arrive on time. I didn't disappoint.
Orlando Pirates players are never late for anything, including winning. We're going to talk about the educational. Goodness. I'm going to have a go the whole time.
Of course.
Orlando Pirates fan, I think it's well known on the show that I am. We're going to talk about all the amazing educational work that you've been doing. But what is happening with our performance? What is happening with Pirates? The Buccaneers are sinking. What's happening?
Yeah, well, maybe I think it's time. But Pirates, it's a big organization that can be able to identify itself when it doesn't perform well. I think if they open the whole system, in players, the officials, if they can just pause and look at what is it that they're not doing right. Yeah, because it's not like they're not performing. Actually, they are underperforming. As far as I'm concerned, they are underperforming.
And I'm just keen to know, when you reflect back on your time with Pirates and also the team culture then, how is it, do you think, compared to what we see in today's team and the culture that is there right now in Pirates?
Yeah, well, I think football, since our time, has grown and it's complex business now, and the environment in which the present players are playing, it's very difficult. For example, present players are facing many challenges as opposed to the past players, because there is this, information overload. There's a lot of disturbances in players to focus, and it means they need more support than us, and they need an interdisciplinary support system.
Right.
For example, simple thing like how to deal with social media, because it affects your mind and your focus.
That's true.
They need support, because if they are supported by all, a multidisciplinary system, they can be able to perform.
So social media, I think, has become a toxic environment, especially for professional sports people. But Shoes, we're not here just to talk about football. We can talk about it all day, but helping lead the team and helping back in '95, helping win a CAF Champions League as well. But that's not why we're here, because challenging as football was, are you comfortable, Shoes, to tell us what happened back in 2020? Because this is why we're here to talk to you today, because of what happened to you, but the amazing work you've done. Are you okay to tell us and tell viewers who may not know what happened in 2020?
Actually, I've been working. Let me start by saying I'm working as a school principal since 2005. And I am managing a school for learners who are facing severe to profound intellectual disabilities. They call it a special school. So, and I discovered that in special schools, they are called special schools, but there's nothing special in real about special schools, because I discovered that teachers are struggling with instructional approaches in teaching these learners.
Right.
And I thought I needed to improve myself and know more about intellectual disabilities. And as a result, I did masters where I was researching about the parents' involvement in their in the education of learners who are facing intellectual disabilities. And I did well and had to move to do a PhD in learning support, guidance and counseling.
So would it be, we're going to unpack all of that later.
Yes.
So is it right of me to call you Dr. Shoes? Can I call you Dr. Shoes?
You see, Shoes is another person. Yeah, Shoes, it belongs to the context of football. If you're going to use doctor, it has to be Bernard Lushozi.
Oh, yes.
Of course it is.
Because shoes, to shift your focus, because you'll think about football when you talk shoes. That is a different platform.
So, Dr. Lushozi, now I can say that. I love that, because a remarkable what you've done, Doctor. So I'm going to ask you to stay with us for a couple of minutes. The reason is we're going to jump around a little bit as well, because Tumza, we know as well, because the number of COVID cases now going up, this expected fifth wave, we've got to keep a close eye on what the health minister is saying. But we'll come back to Dr. Lushozi in a couple of minutes.